Okay, students, we are discussing about maxima and minima of a function, students, in application of derivative. So the maxima and minimum, nothing but the largest value and smallest value, students. This we have completed in range. Range is nothing but students we have taken as a minimum value and maximum value. The same thing we can discuss here, but with respect to the derivative we can discuss, students, here. There we obtained the range, students, by applying the what here or by using of the domain of a function, students, here. Here whatever the function has given, so by applying the derivative, students, here we can find the maximum and as well as the minimum value, students. So now maximum and minimum nothing but, students, as we have explained you, that is largest and as well as the what, students, here smallest value of the function, students. Maximum and minimum values nothing but, students, here largest and smallest value of the function, students. The maximum and minimum, students, here we can discuss in two ways, students, here. So one is as global maximum and global minimum, students. Another is local maximum and local minimum, students. So according to this term, students, what we are using as a global, so all we are experienced in social studies, other than regarding in science also, students, here. The terms commonly we are repeating: global warming, there you have experienced the using of terms, students, here. As a globalization also we have used. So from that what we are going to connect for you, nothing but a globalization, nothing but, students, like universal nothing but many things will come, students. Just you can consider here only plain, students, here. So as whatever the earth we are considering, students, here in this case, so different terms will come. Now we are applying for this curve, students, here. So throughout the curve, students, here what are the maxima and minimum values as occurred. So where is the highest value and where is the least value in entire domain is known as, students, here global maximum and as well global minimum, students. So in simple way you can understand, students, global maximum and global minimum nothing but we can take entire the domain, students. But local maximum and local minimum nothing but, students, here we can consider only at that point. The meaning of local is also you are familiar, students, here. Local nothing but so wherever the place is there, students, that point we can consider, students. So in limit, students, we have discussed about the what are LHL and RHL, means left hand limit and right hand limit. Whenever you have considered one point, student, that is a number. So around that, students, here we have discussed about the what LHL, that is left hand limit and as well as the right hand limit, means just less than, just greater than, students, here. So regarding that, the point commonly we have discussed. So that is why, students, the value which is the maximum or minimum, whenever you are discussing or wherever you are finding at that point is known as the local maximum and as well as the, students, local minimum. So finally we can conclude this, students, here global maximum, global minimum nothing but which related to the, students, here throughout graph that what we are showing here. So local maximum, local minimum nothing but, students, here only at that point, students. So as, students, here in definition what we have given, see here in mathematical analysis the maxima and minima is nothing but what we said, it is a respective of plurals of maximum and minimum, students, here. Plurals of maximum and minimum means from this only you can understand, student, that is, so throughout the graph we may have many maximas or many minima, students, here. So that you need to understand. But there should be, students, here only one maximum and one minimum. So this is the difference between the, students, here maxima and as well as the maximum, minima and as well as the minimum, students. That is you need to understand. Okay, students. Next to come to the common point, that is nothing but, students, that we have shown what we have explained you, that is here. If you see in the graph, students, what is showing here, there may be many maximas and many minimas in an interval, but there will be only one maximum and one minimum, students. So the definition is also giving same thing, that is we are exploring with clarity, students, here. Means maxima and minima, that what we have given, which is the plural of maximum and minimum, means a maximum and minimum which has so many points of maxima and as well as the minima, students. So now you can observe this graph, students. Here it is showing here your point of maxima at this point only, students. Here is also maxima is there, student, compared to this is here. So here you can come down, students, here below the axis. Here you have point of minima, here is also point of minima, like this we have, students, here. So from this you should understand that whatever the point of maximum, student, here see we have a point of maximum, here a point of minimum, students. Here other than these two we have many maximas and as well as the many minima, students. So we think that you understood very clearly the meaning of maxima and minima, nothing but, students, which are the plural of maximum and minimum. So next, students, here you can consider this graph, students. Here what are the graphs we have shown? Because of according to the problem, students, here they will give in different ways. So now graph showing, you can see the first graph, students. Here nothing but simply what we have shown here. So in this interval, students, already we have given very clear maximum and minimum are in the interior point of interval, students. Here what is our interval, student? Here a comma b in closed bracket, means a and b also included here. So here see, students, we have presented here maximum, here we have taken minimum, students. Here so if you see the sine curve, students, already we have discussed in problems. So whenever you can draw the graph from, you can take, students, from 0 to 2 pi, commonly you will get the same thing, students, here. But simply you can understand, students, whatever the function you can consider. But whenever graph is drawn like this, in between, means what here, when x equal to a and as well as x equal to b are our intervals. In this interval, students, here we have what here, maximum and minimum. Now when you consider this point, students, here come to your right side, maximum and minimum are in the end points of interval, means at a and b we obtain, students, here. So at a it has maximum value, at b it has the minimum value, students, here. So now come to this point, student, here third graph. So what is we are showing here, see here maximum and minimum are in the interior point of interval a comma b closed bracket. At x and y slope is not 0. This function is continuous but not differentiable at m comma n, students. Here, students, already we have explained very clearly. We have discussed many things in continuous and differentiability, students, by using the graphical method. So actually whenever a edge is there, students, here you can understand here edge here. This is nothing but a sharp edge is also. Otherwise we said you that corner. Here at the corner or nothing but a whenever sharp edge is showing, students, here at that point the function should not be the differentiable, but it is a continuous, students. Suppose we have explained you, students, very clearly, you can take a mod x. So mod x is continuous at x equal to 0, but it is not differentiable at x equal to 0, students, here because of at x equal to 0 there is a corner, there is a sharp edge, students, here. So as there is a sharp edge, students, here it is not differentiable according to the graphical method, students, that we have explained. So where we have discussed about the differentiability, students, here. Okay, students, did you understand? So this graph, see here these are the different graphs, students, here. So this is also one method to take, that is, but here the maximum and minimum we can able to find wherever it is, students, here. Now maximum at end point, minimum at interior point, students, some interval. So whatever you can take, students, here nothing but here maximum is at x equal to 8 is showing. At interior point of what, students, our interval, here minimum is there, students. Okay, it can present anywhere else, students, here whenever you are consider the throughout the graph commonly we can discuss. So these are the things to discuss about the, students, here maximum and minimum that commonly shown by the graphical figure, students. Next to come to the consideration, students, here we have discussed about maximum and minimum, students. As we have explained in range and function, students, here we obtained the range by taking the values from domain. But here nothing but, students, in application of derivatives we are discussing about maxima and minima, students, in application of derivatives. So that is why if you want to justify anything for our term, we must go for the what students here derivative. So as before we studied about the what students here, tangents, normal, equation of tangent and normal, length of normal, length of tangent, length of subnormal, length of subtangent. So application to the coordinate geometry. Then what we have done students here? So first of all, we need to find the derivative of a function. That is nothing but a slope student, is known as a gradient. So that is why here is also students here. As we are going to find out maxima and minima, first of all, we must go for the what is here, so derivative of the given function. So we have mainly here students here, first derivative test is there and as well as the second derivative test is also there students for us. Now you can consider the first derivative test for maxima and minima students here. So here what we can do. So first derivative test is nothing but he will give a function for us students here. You can find the derivative students here. So wherever you are finding the maximum or minimum nothing but students here, at that point commonly we can take the what students here, the values under differentiability condition. We should check students here regarding the what is here left and as well as the what here right hand derivative. Otherwise the value simply we can substitute like LHL and RHL students here. So see students here, if at left of any point dy by dx is positive and right of this point dy by dx is negative, then the point will be point of maxima students. Here see students, in graph we can explain you students here. At this point we are explaining about a maximum students. Here we are going to find the students here either maximum or minimum at this point, let it students here. So what happened here, from left side we are coming students here, see. So left side is nothing but students, what happens, as we have explained about the neighborhood value students here. At A, just you can recall students yourself. Here recall yourself and remain that point. A neighborhood of A nothing but what you can students on left side A minus delta and right side students here A plus delta we can use. Delta is what students here? It is a very small thing. That is nothing but a let it 0.1 or 0.01 also students. So according to that, whenever you applied A minus delta for our derivative, so what should you get students here? Positive. So whenever the A plus delta students here, what should get students here? Negative. If you get like that students here, that point will give the maxima for us students here. And that means that dy by dx nothing but what happens students here? We are moving positive to negative students. So students, you can see on number line, whatever the values you are taking, as we are moving towards the right side students here, as we are moving towards the right side, you can change, and the sign is changing from positive to what student here? Negative. Then that point students, what we can say? The point of maxima. Same thing comes students here, reverse to that is. What happens to here? If at left of any point dy by dx is negative and right of the point dy by dx is positive, then the point will be point of minima students here. See, as we are moving, what happens students here? We are moving on right side. We are moving towards the right side students here. So how we are moving? So as we have taken same thing before what we have discussed students here, negative to positive students, negative to positive. So negative to positive students, remember minimum. Here positive to negative students here, remember it is the point of what student here? Maxima. So as we have completed dy by dx students here, what we did students here? So whatever the given function is there, so we have derivated it students here. So we are observing the students maxima or minima at that point. So for that what we have done students here, we have considered the neighborhood values at that point students. Next here come to students here, the same thing you can put into the discussion students here. So by the same graphical method, so we have drawn tangents students here, tangents are showing for you. Here clearly you can see what are the figure we are before we have discussed here. Here dy by dx, when you draw the tangent students, if you draw the tangent students here, what happens? Suppose if let it is making 45 degrees. Here nothing but whatever it is students here, as a whenever you can draw the perpendicular students here. So this is nothing but what happened if it is taken as x-axis. If you draw another y, nothing but students here less than 90 degrees it will be. Means here what happens here? The angle making with the positive x-axis is known as the slope students. The definition of slope is very well you know, that is the angle making with the positive x-axis. So this is nothing but students here the slope gradient and dy by dx is positive, students. So regarding the slope we are discussing. Suppose here we have drawn tangent, students, here. So if you observe this tangent, students, here, the angle making with the positive x-axis is how much, students, here? 135. So automatically 135 nothing but, students, here 2 into 90 plus, we can write as 2 into 90 minus 45 degrees, students, here. 2 into 90 nothing but 180 minus 45, that will lies in second quadrant. So tan theta is negative in second quadrant. So it should be the negative, students, here. So 135 nothing but, already we have explained, students, in trigonometry also. In so many instances we have done this problem, students. When more than 90 degrees there, that commonly we can split like n into 90 plus or minus theta. So 135, students, we can write as 2 into 90 minus 45, students. As 2 is a even number, tan remains tan. Because of why we are considering the tan, students, here? The slope of a given thing is nothing but, students, here dy by dx, that equal tan theta. So m equal tan theta, from definition we can take, students, here the angle making with the positive x-axis already we have considered. So tan theta is nothing but a slope, students. So this is, students, here, and according to the common classification, means what a dy by dx, because of we are discussing about application of derivatives. So that is why dy by dx will give what, students, here? Slope to us. So that is nothing but a slope, students. So don't confuse, that is nothing but a slope. With respect to this is also you can understand, students. So same explanation what we have given before, students. Here is also same thing. But already we are explaining with respect to the angle here, students, here. There we have taken some points, students, here. Okay, students, is it clear? So this is about the what, students, here? Point of maxima and minima, students, here. So now come to discuss one problem, students, here. So now we are going to do one problem with the first derivative test, students, here. So find the local maxima and local minima values of the function that f of x is given, student, x to the power of 4 minus 2x square plus 3, students. So this is a function is given, students. So we are going to finding the maxima and minimum, students, here by using the first derivative test, students, here. So now, students, here see. So we are discussing step by step, students, what should we do. So what should we do, students, here? Find the derivative of f, students. And in application of derivative, students, here. So the general condition is that first we should do the what of derivative, students, here. So that is f dash x equal to, so derivative of this, students, here. F dash x nothing but a derivative of f of x. So derivative of f of x is what, student? F dash x. So derivative of x to the power of 4 how much, students? 4x cube. So which formula we are using, student, here? d by dx of x to the power of n equal to n into x to the power of n minus 1. Same thing, students, here 2 is there. So x square nothing but a 2x, students, here. Whatever we are using here, that is nothing but a 4x, students, here. 2 is there. So derivative of x square is 2x, 2 2s are 4x, students. So 4x cube minus 4x, students. Here derivative of 3 nothing but a derivative of any constant is how much, students, here? 0. That is why you should not write anything here. So something plus 0 is nothing but a something only, that is we have written. So here, student, 4x is common in two terms. So that is why from both terms you can take 4x is common, students. What remained? 4x of x square minus 1. So x square minus 1 nothing but, students, it is like a square minus b square. 1 is nothing but also we can write as a 1 square, students, no problem. That is 4x of x minus 1 into x plus 1, students, here. So this is what happens, students. We have done f dash x, students, here. So after that we have written in terms of the factors also, students, here. Now your second step, student. Come to the second step. Now in first step we have completed derivative of that, students, here. So in second step what should we do, students, here? F dash x must be equal to 0, students. Then to finding the maxima and minima, students, this is a general process, students, here. First we should find the derivative of a given function, students. Then you can make it is equal to 0, students. So in first step, see, students, observe here, we obtained f dash x, students, here. After that what we are doing, student? F dash x equal to 0, students, we are doing. So f dash x equal 0 to get the critical numbers. Critical numbers is nothing but, students, here. The point of critical is nothing but a f dash x equal to 0 is considered, students, here. So this is also can be used for stationary point. But other than f dash x equal to 0, students, here, f dash x is not equal to 0 is also takes place, students. So why? Because before only we have discussed as a corner point, students, here. Whenever it is not differentiable also we have discussed. So if f dash x equal 0, if and f dash x not equal 0, in both the cases we can consider the critical point. Also we have explained you, student, about turning point is also. Your turning point nothing but suppose, students, in before graphs we have discussed maximum and minimum. When it is moving from positive to negative, there also commonly we can say as a turning point, students, here. So that is why, students, here commonly you need to understand stationary and critical point. Stationary point nothing but, students, here when f dash x equal to 0 we have made. So what are the points you are getting are known as stationary points. So also here known as, students, critical numbers, that is what we can. So f dash x equals, students, here we have this is make it is equal to 0. So by using factorization method already we have done factors, so that the whatever it is called as, students, here is nothing but a, after solving this you will get this, students, here. So after the solving the equation nothing but a, which are satisfying this equation, students. So x equal to -1, 0 and 1 we got, students. So this is nothing but a water which can be satisfied. So it is nothing but a equation, students, here. The equation should be satisfied when x equal to -1, 0 and 1. Commonly when factors are there, commonly we can use, students, here. So possible values we can take. These are the possible values. And when x equal to 0 is, students, here, x equal nothing but a 1, students, or -1. So it is satisfying, students, here. So that is called as a what, students, here? Solution of a equation, or also we can say factors, so students, here we can. So x equal to we got -1, 0, 1, students, we have. So now after the completion of second step, students, and first step what we have done, students? So we have derivated it. In second step what we have done, students, here we made it is equal to 0, students. From that we have solved equation and we got the solution for that, students, here x equal to -1, 0, 1. And step 3 what we are doing, students, here according to the graph, according to what we are explained, students, in graph, the same thing we are observing, students, by mathematical notations. So in graph what we said, students, as we are moving from positive to negative, that point is nothing but representing us as a maximum, students. Negative to positive nothing but, students, representing us as a minimum. So here, students, here -1, 0, 1, what are the solutions we got it. So that you can write as a intervals, students, here. You can write like a intervals. So students, as a -1 whenever you got, students, that is x less than -1, students, here. So as you applied, students, here 4x, x minus 1, x plus 1, we have the 3 factors there, students, here. So as we have taken the signs, students, here at end, because of 3 negative signs, students, you will get a negative. Because of, students, minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus. So f dash x is what, student, here minus. So when you come to the next interval, student, -1 less than x less than 0, students, because of according to what are the solution we got, students, here. So we can make the intervals -1 less than x less than 0, student, here -1, -1, minus, and we have the positive. So minus and minus plus, students, here plus and plus, again we have the plus. So here what happens, students, here? So we are moving from negative to positive, students, here. Again you can see, students, here 0 less than x less than 1, students, here positive, negative, positive, students, we got in negative again, students, here x greater than 1, student, positive, 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 students, here. So because of how you got this nothing but, students, when you substitute here, students, commonly you can understand, students, here. Here already f dash x is there now, students, here. Whenever you can apply, that is only because of here finally which sign we are taking, students, f dash x only. That is why these intervals commonly we can substitute where, students, here in only f dash x, students, here. Okay, students, from this only easily you can understand. The same explanation also we have given, students, in step 4c. So whatever we have given, so regarding the graph, students, what are the explanation? So we have given regarding the graph in graph. So here is also according to the problem, same thing we have given, see, students, here. So use the first derivative test, find the local maximum and minimum value, students, here. F dash x goes from negative to positive at x equal to -1. The first derivative test tells us that there is a local minimum at x equal to -1, students. So whatever we have explained in graph, students, here same thing here, students, here. So that is why where sign is changing, so automatically at that point only we have taken. See, students, here f of -1 equal to 2 is the local minimum value we have taken, students. Because of here is the sign changing, students. Here see what happens, students, here -1, student, x less than -1, students, here x greater than -1, students, here this is. So students, once more you can recall yourself, students, here LHL and RHL and LHD and RHD also, students, here. So the intervals what we have taken, so left hand derivative, right hand derivative, or left hand limit, right hand limit, just to understand yourself, students, here what happened, we have moved from negative to positive, students. So that is only a telling, students, x to the power of x equal to -1. So that is why we have a local minima at x equal to what, students, here -1. Then come to the next students here. F dash x goes from positive to negative at x equal 0. First derivative test tell us that there is a local maximum at x equal 0. Now you can see students here at x less than 0, x greater than 0. What happens students here? We are moving from positive to negative. So that is why automatically we should have the what student here maximum value. So f of 0 you can substitute in a function students here, commonly you will get. Where should you substitute students here? F of minus 1 nothing but we can substitute in function students here. F of minus 1, that is the value of a function at x equal to minus 1. This we should substitute in function here students. So as we have substituted x equal to minus 1, so you will get what students here? 2, we got it. So f of 0 we have substituted students. Here as we substituted here, you got it 3 students here. So automatically you know it is nothing but a local maximum student. Next f dash x goes from negative to positive at x equal to 1 student. First derivative tell us nothing but at x equal to 1. What happens student? F of 1 equal to, that is the local minimum students. Because again see students here at x equal to 1 nothing but x less than 1, x greater than 1 students here. So it is, we are moving from what student? Negative to positive. So that is why it should have the what student here? Minimum value students. So this is the explanation about students here. So how do we use the first derivative test to find out the maximum and minimum students? Okay student, we hope that you understood very well. Okay, right. All the best.